Season 1 of the studio was full of cameos from people of all corners of Hollywood, from entertainment journalists to A-list actors, top directors, and even an executive from a competing streamer. The series has officially been renewed for a second season, and here are some cameos that I think would be fun to see. First up is Tim Cook, CEO of Apple. If they were able to get Netflix's Ted Sarandos in the Golden Globes episode, I would imagine Tim Cook would be an easy person to get. He was already in a promo that was shot on the set of Severance, as well as some tongue-in-cheek videos for Apple Corporate, so it definitely seems like something he would be willing to do. There have been some rumors that Seth Rogen and team already turned down a cameo from him, but maybe they just need to come up with the right story to include him this time around. Next up are some actors. We've already had a number of them so far, like Zoe Kravitz, Dave Franco, and Adam Scott playing themselves. I think something that hasn't been featured yet would be a celebrity couple. Maybe this idea could go downhill very fast and date the show too easily if there's a breakup involved later on. But I think there's some comedic opportunities that could come up if you have the right people involved who are willing to make fun of themselves and have a good time. I think a good option would be Tom Holland and Zendaya. They both have been in huge projects, but you could definitely argue that Zendaya has been more successful overall. A plot around that could be funny. They also both seem to be into the process of filmmaking, so I could see them having a good time being in a show like this. However, they do tend to be a little more private about their relationship, and Tom Holland has even given hints to stepping away from the industry once they start a family. So at the same time, maybe they wouldn't want to do anything like this. Next up is a more creative executive, Kevin Feige from Marvel. If he's willing to make fun of himself a little bit and make fun of franchise filmmaking, I think he could be a great cameo for the studio. I don't know if he would want to do something like this, or even be allowed to, but as a lover of cinema in general, he would still fit in, I believe. Last but not least is director Christopher Nolan. I see his cameo being somewhat similar to Martin Scorsese's, but since he has revealed some of his guilty pleasure movie watches, like the Fast and the Furious movies or comedies like Talladega Nights.
The Ballad of Ricky Bobby is a Christopher Nolan mic drop movie. Is that what you're saying?
If you ain't first, you're last.
It's clear that his media consumption taste is much broader than how he is with his own media creation. He may be a film and cinema purist in other ways, but he has supported his brother moving largely to television. Although he is quiet, he has been more open about himself and having a sense of humor, and he did something silly with Stephen Colbert one time. And I think with the right idea from Seth Rogen, he could be interested. This list of names might be proof I belong nowhere near the writer's room of the studio, so we'll have to just wait and see what Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg come up with for season 2. Let's stay tuned.